Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Propagate! The show begins!
It's time.
Let the world collide!
Let's finish this mess.
Full speed ahead!
Let's finish this mess.
Absurd! Barbados, guide us!
How about this?
Put up a good
Take
fight.
a seat.
Shower me with praise! Stop that! How dare you! Time to shine!
Forget it! Let's finish this.
I hope the others find some.
Being too popular can be such a...
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Here comes another. This was new.
Time to shine!
finish
Alright, let's finish this
Here
fast!
comes another.
Barbados, guide us.
This was new.
Torn to oblivion.
All right, you asked for it! Scatter! Strike a pose!
Insolent.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me. Alright,
Well,
let's finish this
Here comes another.
Let my name echo in song!
This was new.
Propagate!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Springboard!
Ha! But a momentary distraction.
Alright, let's finish this strike a boot! Go and splash! Scatter! Astra. Thank you for Add Astra. Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Propagate!
I swear by my sword! Shine down! Remove all obstacles.
Germinate! Go as planned!
The campaign begins.
Let my name echo in song!
Barbados, guide us. There is no escape. Under Going down!
Wind, hear me!
There is no escape!
Everybody stand back! Get out of here! Let my name echo in song!
Go as planned!
I swear by my sword!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shut!
Scatter! Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Shame I only get to listen in from the other side of the window and don't get to join in the debate. I'd love to give my 2 cents.
Say what? What's up? What's up? Paimon wants in.
Recently, all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest fighter? Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch. Then Paimon nominates you. But anyway, is there like a general agreement in the city on who it is, or...?
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the City of Freedom is like expecting fisherman's toast to drop out of the sky. Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest, that's what makes the discussion so impassioned and entertaining. Mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of 2 candidates. One is the Dandelion Knight. The other is the Dark Knight Hero.
Ooh, Paimon votes for you. But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons. Maybe we'll pick up some juicy gossip.
Oh, I do envy your life of leisure. But don't mind me, of course. I guess I'll just get back to work.
There is no escape!
Shower me with praise!
Go as one!
What'll it be today? The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources. Exactly! That's what Paimon was getting at!
I have no involvement in any intelligence-gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight Hero. I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
There it is! The barman's top secret intelligence! Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place, aren't they?
Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine too? The strongest fighter of them all? That would be Jean, obviously. Why? Grandmaster Jean is so strong. She can take out a ruin guard with just a few slashes of her sword. And she could wipe out the 3 Hilly-Trill tribes at Dada Upa Gorge all by herself. Otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence with nothing to do.
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands. Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me? Hey, I'm doing some adventure. You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley. Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Marjavari? Sounds terrifying. Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those? Yeah! Bam! Wham! Pow!
Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo? Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt. She's a little girlie who wears red. That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life. I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape in that part of the mountains.
Holy moly!
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure nobody else knows about. Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
Did you say treasure? Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition. Thank you, amigo. I am so happy to meet a true amigo. Who would have thought?
So, this girl, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I do not see her often in Mondstadt. Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Doesn't sound like much to go on, but thanks for your intel. Patton was right about one thing. If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is? Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Jean says. Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing. Guess it depends if they counted all your shenanigans or not. Don't worry, though. Paimon has full confidence in your abilities.
What would you like? This wine is heavenly.
Go on, drink some more. Hey, go on, drink some more.
It's heavenly. What would you like?
Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping she would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered. Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city, although he is keeping a low profile. If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger. Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Awesome! After she beats the Abyss Order, she'll climb up that ranking table faster than she climbs up all those cliffs. Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious. But be careful out there.
It's time to move on. I am Jean, the dandelion. The rain won't slow me down. A successful day starts from the... We've still got work. It seems training is finished. Today I had no choice.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for bumping into you.
Hey, look! There's some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed?
Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules.
Survival rules?
Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances. Otherwise, something terrible would happen. Yep. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Klee. I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt.
Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now.
I heard it from Amber. But wait, no. There's no time for this right now. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could all the way here. The treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods, it's gone.
Did you say buried treasure? And she has treasure. Seriously? Klee gets Six-Finger Jose's vote for strongest fighter in Mondstadt? What is wrong with people? Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it.
Yay! Thanks, you guys.
Seriously? Klee gets Six-Finger Jose's vote for strong...
Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find.
Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily.
Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go! la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy.
Well, Leisure and Albedo seem really busy recently. So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends. I never thought I'd have a new big sister to help me. I'm so happy. We're here. This is the place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried.
And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground. It's an abyss mage! Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about. What's that in his hand?
My treasure!
What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight!
What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, soft, and fluffy. I want to pet it.
Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
Strike a pose! Illusion shattered!
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys.
Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong.
Freeze!
That girl's lucky she didn't come alone. Otherwise,
Shower me with praise!
Go and splash!
But if we could just get him to give it back.
Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on?
Strike a pose! Propagate!
Look alive!
A gateway to a domain! The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside! Klee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you?
No! I'm coming with you. It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back. Don't worry, Klee is a big girl. Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go! Da-da-da. Woo! La la la. Da-da-da. Yeah. Woo! Jumpy Dumpty go! Pew! Hi-ya! No fair! That really hurt! Woo! Da-da-da! Hi! Scatter! Germinate! Let my name echo in song! Shower me...
Wind, hear me! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Sparks and blast! Yoo-hoo!
Ha!
La la la, da da da. Ooh, ah! Da da da. Hi-ya! Ooh!
Shower me with praise! Ah. Time to shine! Strike a pose! Barbados, guide us. Hey!
Shine down! Propagate! Spring forth! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Let my name echo in song! Barely a scrap! I swear by my sword!
You followed me. I must say, I'm impressed. But this is as far as you will get.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip has provided us with everything we need. We learn that your little red friend had in her possession the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt. That treasure is now in my hands. There is nothing you can do. Now your precious treasure shall be your undoing.
No, wait! Don't touch it!
Oh, how you fret now your predicament is finally clear to you. Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. This is it. This time, I'm done for.
Wait! So Klee's treasure is a bomb? No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever. Hold on. Why has she gone and run off? Seems like, well then, let's head to the Knight's headquarters and report to Jean. Klee? You're here too?
I turned myself in.
Huh?
My bomb. I hurt someone. I broke the rules.
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they? Why is that?
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up.
Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad guys. And actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys. They hate all people. Their enemy is humanity itself.
Mr. Fluffball was a bad guy on purpose? Mr. Fluffball is the enemy of humanity. What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now! They were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no. To try and get the facts on the treasure.
So, does that mean?
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa! Miss Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too.
Whoop-de-doo! It's a happy ending!
Except...
Except what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with?
I
Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
I wasn't! I swear I wasn't.
She's giving us that look that means play along.
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement.
Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself.
Klee is no ordinary child. In fact, she holds the title of Spark Knight within our ranks.
No way! Even Klee gets to be a Knight of Favonius? Yes, Paimon thinks this is quite unjust. Although, the name kinda makes sense considering what Klee's treasure does.
Yes, she causes her fair share of trouble for the Knights of Favonius, but we care a great deal about her. As for her background, in short, you'll understand her more as time goes by. Please keep an eye on her in the future.
Hello.
Guess who?
That's Paimon's voice I hear. Ooh, yes, please. Wait, no, I can't. Klee needs to be a good girl and think about what she did. Stop tempting me. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure, the Ludi Harpastum version.
When you say treasure...
I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It looks so cute. Just wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
Yeesh, if Jean was listening to this, Klee might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
Over here! Over here!
It's Sarah from the Good Hunter!
Oh, finally, I caught you! I have something I'd like the Knights of Favonius to do for me, and I want you to pass on my request to the Acting Grand Master.
Oh, so it's Jean you were really hoping to see.
You are close with her. Really? It must be a good feeling knowing Jean's got your back.
Anyway, what was it you wanted us to tell Jean?
Oh yes, I must apologize for being unable to visit the Knights in person, but the restaurant has been so busy lately. Unfortunately, it's right in this busy season that the route between here and Springvale, which is used for the delivery of our ingredients, seems to have been occupied by the Hilichurls. The problem is that the suppliers in Springvale say that deliveries have nothing to do with them. They're just responsible for selling us the ingredients. That would be great. Please, ask Master Jean to send a party to clear out the Hilichurls from the road to Springvale. Help at last. With Jean on the case, this will be solved in no time. Thank you.
Seems like everyone really trusts Jean.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Charles the bartender said he's been having some trouble too. Why don't you stop by and see him on the way?
Fine. In for a penny, in for a pound is the Paimon way. But this is really stretching the definition of on the way, in my opinion.
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
How rude! Especially since we're here to help!
Help? Oh, yes. You're the acting Grandmaster's new hotshot helper, aren't you?
That's one way of putting it, but...
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then. It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep. That's mostly down to Master Diluc's successful business model.
Why are the accounts with Jean? Does she do bookkeeping now too?
Acting Grandmaster Jean personally goes over all the accounts. After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is overlooked.
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even harder than it seems.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're certainly very lucky, but to put it bluntly, We just take it for granted that that's the norm now.
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean under?
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed. I suppose I should give her one on the house next time she's here. Although, I doubt the acting Grand Master even has the time to spare for that.
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a free drink. Come on, let's go and see Jean.
Well, we sure know, babe.
If you're borrowing a book, please read.
A letter?
Can he actually read?
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be... well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Hey, cutie.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds. I'm... Kaya, Traveler, you've come...
From afar. Is that... First and foremost, on behalf...
Oh, are you sweeties here to...
Mondstadt welcomes you, Windborn travelers.
Storm Terror has caused quite a rough... Simply put,
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters. We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your brother.
Hey, don't be such a slug. We should... Paimon will help too.
Good. And
they're located in the abandoned fort.
Paimon doesn't.
The storm is rampant. There's no point in... Knights of Favonius. Knights of Favonius, time is against us. The storm is rampant.
Dvala.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvala. I'm Venti the Bard.
everyone is finally here. What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
The Fatui? The diplomatic delegation from Sneznaya? What have they got against Master Diluc?
The Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Diluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called... Personally? I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive, I'd prefer to be crushed to death.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic.
Besides,
Hey,
the Fatui, it's too early to relax.
Hey, Diluc. I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata. Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Well. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting grandmaster. A Jean you would never see.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Liar, but So, the sound of the...
Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However... But as acting grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such my cautious and meticulous...
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so easily. That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius.
People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius.
I have a rough idea of where the...
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and the Cryo God's Fatui seem to be after the Animo God's power. The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The Cryo God's Fatui seem to be after the Animo God's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo God's power is to take the Holy Liar.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Liar is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a...
Paimon gets it if...
Such is the diplomacy between the seven.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big deal.
Such is the diplomacy... Outlander.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh,
Forget it. I don't like having...
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run it. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred.
No! Don't eat me! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place is being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, I don't know which one.
Oh? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from... Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? That said, I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who...
The wind, I can't open. His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to His hate, however, did not, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation. The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Maid. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human... Correct. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human... I don't know where they come from. All I know is that many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapon. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the
Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain Holy Lyre de Himmel.
So this Holy Lyre de Himmel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used.
Will it really stop storm?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world.
But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help.
Barbados
Let me... Hello!
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the God of Animo. But you should report that to the...
Because you, dear sister, are able to... I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the night.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm...
That foolish beast. It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the night's way. That foolish...
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the God of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the God you've been serving?
If there...
Oh, wait! She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre.
Now.
"6 months ago, a thief stole treasure.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your...
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be...
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands. Did he...
Number 8 of the...
Did he say Senora?
Number 8 of the 11. Goes by the name Senora. Number 8 of the 11. Goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Senora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up.
This guy looks like he's...
You're here.
Wait,
you're...
Master D. this is this... Well, let's hope...
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous...
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask... Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss of The owner of... He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although...
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you.
It wasn't us that stole it.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so...
The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui?
See...
Just differences in approaches.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me? Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre.
Very well.
What did I just This is confidential.
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Outlander as one... Okay.
Woohoo! Divine protection!
Let's start...
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your...
Interesting. It's like filtering wine.
Jeez, you're...
I'd prefer...
Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy.
It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Now, perhaps here at the winery?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place, if the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But it's...
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to... It's never going to work if the... All right, let's do it there. Let me think.
What do you think, Bard?
Very well. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with... Oh, I...
Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the holy...
Venti, please, be careful.
Though, you've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it...
Unfortunately...
You're right. If we don't No. We should make that Abyss Mage pay first. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll...
Dila. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he...
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so...
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that they're...
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Hamel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of... Fortunately...
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths... They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for... Sounds like quite the story.
Diplomatically speaking, now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their...
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly.
listen to her nonsense, Miss Barb.
I wouldn't. I found you. Planet?
Don't listen to her nonsense, Miss Barbara.
Okay. Well, basically, I found you lying on. Okay.
Paimon thinks you could still use a final splash of ice cold.
That bard awakened first, but strangely, my heel.
So you noticed. The wind amongst the branches is good. I said the exact same thing last time. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like... As you know, visions are external magical... Instead, it's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zepelyarny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well, but I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with... But we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties... You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest.
Even so, it sounds like he...
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin.
What? What?
One moment, Windborn Elk. Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion wine. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, the birds... The destination is not ever... Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time.
That Fatui lady...
She wanted to avoid any the slightest slip-up here. As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your brother, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. explanations. Who's to say that?
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your brother, how would you like to become one of the new Four Winds?
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the four...
Hey, you two!
Margaret? What are you doing here?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it? No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in the tavern. I mean, little Princey. Prince was just home, now he's gone.
Did you seriously think Diona was a house cat?
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
Nah, you're always such a big softie. But aren't we in the middle of something? Sarah and Charles need our help urgently, too. Let's go and see Jean first.
You're on the way to see Jean? What a coincidence.
Paimon thought you were looking for a cat.
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my cat.
Seriously? You want Jean to help look for your cat?
What's wrong with that? Jean's a really nice person. Please mention it to Jean for me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's Tail later.
Hey! Hey! Ugh, unbelievable! Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for our meeting with Jean.
風神のご加護があらんこと。代理団長と
こちらは教会から天空のライアーを回収しに来た。
平和に。
ああ、これでファデュイも口出しできなくなった。こんな風になって彼。
あ、栄誉騎士、目が覚めたんだね。星？なあ、バーバラ、こいつの言うことは。わかった。とにかくあなたたちが大聖堂の
アビス教団、人類を目の敵にする怪物たち。
いや、
暴風の障壁だ。
今は普通の。しかしこの全てが終わったら。
そう。
気づかれてたか。はあ。一般人、君も知ってると思うけど、神の目はごくわずかな人しか持てない外付けの魔力機関だ。それを持つ者たちは神の目を通して元素力を導いている。実はね、神の目の所有者はみんな神になる資格を持っているんだよ。その者たちは原神と呼ばれて天空。実はね、神の目の所有者はみんな神になる資格を持っているんだよ。その者たちは原神と呼ばれて天空の島に登る資格があるんだ。
原神？原神？原神？聞いたことがない言葉だな。原神？
それは本当の神しか知らない秘密だからね。とにかく僕たちは神の目という初歩的な機関はいらないんだ。その代わり、神の魔力機関は天空の島と共鳴してつながっている。それが神の心だよ。ただの光るガラス玉だよ。不要な疑いを避けるためのね。彼女はシニョーラ。ファデュイ11人の執行官の第8位。コードネーム、淑女だよ。ファデュイの執行官は、七神の一柱。スネージ、七神間の関係は、
全員仲が500年前の彼女を僕は知ってるけど、今の彼女はよく知らないんだ。500年前のとある大きな災害の後、でも氷の神とファデュイのことは七神を全員探すとなると、君の旅は旅人、君が再び旅人、そうだよ、旅人。だって僕も神になる前はこうしてある友人に自由の意味を教わったから。さっきも言ったように、神の目の所有者はこの世界で原神と呼ばれ、天空の島に登る資格がある。神の心はより上位の元素制御中枢で七神の座を象徴するものだよ。ごめんね。僕も七神のうちの誰が君のお兄さんをさらったか。あ、そういえば僕も七神の一柱としてまだ自分の容疑を晴らせていない。
でも銀融野郎の姿は一つの化身だし、見た目で判断しちゃダメだぞ。
確かに僕たちいいコンビだったね。そうだ、その代わり神の魔力機関は天空の島と共鳴してつながっている。それが神の心だよ。
だがそれは我がお前た人のこの魂。やっと戻っ昨月逐一。
近畿滅却の札の力は永久。
属性の七国。
私は凡人だけど七星としての契約がある。歴代七星の積み重ねは必ず価値のあるものになる。
知っての通り、俺は6000年以上生きてきた。仙人たちかの氷の女皇が。しかし、
神のいる地の契約が
本当に
ところ、ああ、来たのか。他の場所は全部。
おい、勝利！リーユへの人。
3700年続いた重荷を下ろしたんだ。気楽になるのも無理ないだろ。
嘘はやめろよな、勝利。
そうね。彼らは目的のためなら七神、魔人、悪霊。
こんにちは。今、宝刀団。
巨大な心臓。俺は元か。なるほど。狼は屈しない。お前たち放浪。
しかしアビス。
ホタル、ホタル、ホタル、ホタル、ホタル、ホタル。
その人、さっき、アビス。
ホタル、どうしてダインと一緒に？
お前のお兄さん、ダインを知って。
空、ホタル、空。これは言わなきゃいけないことなんだ。その人、ダインスレイブは、最後。
まあいい。まずはあんたの入場から始めよう。
姉君、商品を確認。お主もついてきてくれ。
おはよう。目が覚めたんだ。今日の朝ごはんは、グランドバザールで。
おはよう。
だいぶ良くなったぞ。
問題ないよ。気を使ってくれて。もう新鮮な知らせとは言えないね。
やっぱりあなたたちって私もそう思う。祝賀会は遅かれ早かれ開催できる。そうでしょ？セノさんはたまに教霊院に現れるってことしか。
アルハイゼンはこの
くだらない本などではない。
どうせ食券を使ってその言葉。
それで我らが大建築士様は。
じゃあ他の4つの学院は管理。
私も元気にしてたよ。久しぶりね。元気にしてた？
ああ、お嬢様の具合も良くなってきた。
ボディーガードを
もしかしたら。
でももし
だが平和で安定した世の中に傭兵はいらない。
体の調子。
どうしてここへ？ガンダルバー村の俺が待っているのはお前。
ラフマン。それとセタレ？
いいことが。セタ。
では私。
夜空の星は暗き夜に方向を見失ったキャラバンや。
全部覚えておいたぜ。
ずっと忙しかったみたいね。
今日は。
そうか。
早くこっちに来て。ボディーガードも公園と同じように偉大な計画に参加した方々に会えて私も嬉しい。これは
どうかしたのか？
そうだぞ。ならよ。
どうかしたのか？
そうだぞ。
恩をあだで返すなんてなんでだ？
事情は確かにそれほどでもない。
お嬢様、あっちの。
たとえそうだとしてもできるだけ楽しい方がいいと思うよ。ほら、私みたいに毎日たくさん笑ってみ。
私よ。私たちの関係は決めたわ。自分でみんなに礼を言うのを勧めたのはあなたでしょ？昨晩はアーカー社によって知識を管理することはもとより人々の好奇心を制限し可能性を消し。さて、とりあえずお話はここまでにしましょう。今後またその旅人。あなたはテイワットの第4降臨者。お前に出会えてよ。私も数々の疑問が心に残っていて、私の触れられるあなたが休養していたここ数日、世界樹の中から、そして神である彼女も、最終判決に影響を与える権利を残しているわ。私がそれから、彼の体には、あそこに行くのね。これから先、あそこに行くのね。正義の国、フォンテーヌへ。あそこに行くのね。正義の国、フォンテーヌへ。あそこに行くのね。正義の国、フォンテーヌへ。私が知っている限りでは、あの国の運営は、正義に関する審判のシステムの上に成り立っているわ。そいつらの神が民を審判するのか？いいえ、フォンテーヌには最高審判官が一人いるの。一般的には、神であるフォカロルスが直々に審判に参加することはないわ。でも、すべての審判において、フォカロルスが欠席することはほぼ皆無。彼女はただ、あの雰囲気に酔いし、そして神である彼女も、最終判決に影響を与える。とにかく、非常に個性的な神よ。本当に？
あなたが噂の。
ここが僕たちの。
私もお兄ちゃんがおしゃべりだって思うこと。
僕たちに似た者同士みたいだね。
それで、さっきリネットが言った。
ああ、それか。フォンテーヌに長く伝えられている予言だよ。こんにちは。それから、こんにちは。気にしないで。僕についてきて。君たち、フリーナ様に会いた。君たち、フリーナ様に会うのかい？ いいよ。ちょうど僕も歌劇場、僕についてきて。君たち、フリーナ様に会いたいって言ってたけど、あちらから2人を出迎えに来てくださったみたいだよ。
あれが水神なのか？なんでオイラたちが来ることを知ってたんだ？
止める者も貧しき者もグラスを持つ者も持たざる者も杯を掲げよう。グラスがない者は代わりに腕を。
諸君らの見ての通り、見知らぬ旅人が我らの国を訪れた。さあ、彼女らに祝福を。君たち2人がいくつかの恐れなど、こたびの謁見は僕の力と権力を仰ぎ、ようこそ水の国へ。君たちの旅の価値と意義をこのフォカロルスが認めよう。さあ、思う存分開催をさ。
聞きたいんだけど、なんでオイラたちが来ること？
君たち今一度自ら。
うわ、めちゃくちゃ偉そうだぞ。
おやおや、なんだいその目は。
オイラたちが。
こんなところでフリーナ様に会えるなんて。2人はもし。
何フリーナ様が
いかにも。
いきなり
何をする気だ、旅人。民の前で神を愚弄するつもりか？
古本。気にするな、クロリンデ。神、古本。だが残念だ。この時代の人々は、そうだろう？であれば、正義の神である僕が、この異教の旅人と。
それに。
フォンテーヌの法律において、月始めの3日間はいかなるもの。そうだとも。異論がないなら、水神の名において。
じゃじゃーん。オイラの背中に。
見ての通りパイモンは
素晴らしい。実に素晴らしいよ、リネ君。こういう予想外の展開は大好きさ。君のおかげで今日の
演出
であれば審判の件は。それではリネ君にリネット君、君たちの次のパフォーマンスを楽しみにしているよ。皆の衆もまた会う日まで。
もう行っちゃったぞ。なんかよくわからない神だったな。ルビレット？
今気にするな。最高審判官などただのさっきからずっと高所の貴賓席からポーズを決めている奴がいる。君たちの目に初めて映った時に最もかっこいいと気づいてやってくれ。でないと落ち込んでしまうだろうから。
うわぁ、水神フリーナ。なんか、うわぁ、水神フリーナ。なんか、すっごく得意げな表情だな。
それはよかった。彼女のことは気にするな。私たちは公演に集中しよう。
皆さん、こう思っていませんか？本日はお忙しい中、エピクレシス歌劇場へお越しいただきありがとうございます。
これは身分と性格によるところだ。気にせずパフォーマンス。
おお、チャスカじゃないか。
久しぶり。
やっほー。昨日はよく眠れた？それはよかった。ねえ、ムアラニさん。どうしたの？
たった今、予順者の、それが、カチーナさんは戦いで、
1本で足りるのか？ 2 本持ってこよう。
2人とも今、わらにちゃんと。へえ、君たコンソ。そうそう。拳の強いやつだけが
やれやれ。どいつもこいつも。見ろ。これがお前の友達だぞ。わざわざ起こしに行ってやったっていう。
私は食べてきたよ。あまり。
一番危なかったやつがよく言うよ。俺がいてよかったな。
間もなく試合開始。
最初に開幕式があるんだけど。
団体戦の最初、各チームはそれぞれ熱気球に乗ってランダムな場所に降り立つ。
いよいよ個人戦か。前回は3回。ありがとう。名前もまだ知らん。でも今はダメ。次の準備はしたいか。
いつものあれですよ。団体戦に負けた人が。
お前が強敵をたくさん倒すところ。
一人
数えきれないほどの犠牲を乗り越えれば、戦士たちよ。これは命令であり、懇願でもある。アビスを打ち倒し。
今回の余順者の戦争にはこの面。
夢じゃない。お前は自分の力でここま。
夢みたい。
夢じゃない。お前は自分の力でここま。
今回の余順者の戦争。
非化聖夜の巡礼は何度見届けても心が躍るものだ。
先を越されちまったみたいだな。俺も探してたんだ。かがり木の民に招待したいと思ってな。ナタの冒険。
流星の衆は、私たちとコホラ竜が共に暮らす部族で。
これを代償に、魂、僕たちは引き換えに、眠ろう、父よ。心。
20代前半の、もしかして、記憶に問題があるんじゃなくて、失踪前までオイラたちがタイムスリップ。
あ、そっか。記憶のおかげだね。血縁者の記憶を通して、あの頃の僕に会ったことがあるんだ。ここはアトッサの記憶で、もともとは彼女に
少しさっきの戦い。まさかそうだね。運命の食器。ホタル。
この世界で、そういう風に私を呼ぶの。この世界で。
ホタル。ホタル。
本当は、だって、わからないの。ある子、なんで一緒に旅を続けてくれないの？
旅の終点で、果ての花の海って場所にたどり覚えてるかな？俺だって、ずっと思ってたんだ、ホタル。でも戦争が終わって、あの最後の答えを手に入れるまでは。
こんなにあの日、もし、はいはい、認めるよ。今のはただ、私って、実は振られたんでしょ？じゃなきゃ。
旅人探した。物がなんだ。でもクレイは新しい。邪魔しちゃいけないの。つい
た。さて終幕だ。進撃と邪剣。こんな起承をかけるのは。
この辺りがいい。もちろん。だから、どんな食材を探す？Acting Grandmaster? Oh, Master Gene?
Oh, it's our honorary night. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming. How can I assist?
Actually, Actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch of other people.
I see. Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt. I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will make arrangements accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did we? Sarah's hilly churls, Charles' tax return, Margaret's cat. Seems that's everything. We'll be on our way then, Jean. Jean, are you okay? How's Jean holding up? Is it serious?
It's just burnout from work stress. She'll be fine after a good old rest. Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot to get through every day.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own needs. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Oh, you think so? I mean, she's the acting Grand Master and all. We can't have her collapsing all the time now, can we? So you know, it's not like this is a personal thing. It's just out of love for concern for the greater good. Yes, that's it.
What's up with Barbara? Huh. Weird.
Anyway, you're an honorary knight, aren't you? While the master is down, the knights should share her burden, no?
That's a very good point, but shouldn't one of the fully qualified knights do that?
Jean has so much to do. An extra pair of hands can't hurt. You should go and check in at the headquarters. Jean will be fine with just me here.
Paimon feels like she's trying to get rid of us.
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go.
I already told you. I can take care of Jean on my own. Please help Jean out by completing her tasks.
Oh, it's Kaya!
I've been waiting for you. I have been informed about Jean falling ill. On behalf of all of the Knights of Favonius, allow me to express my sincere gratitude for your assistance.
So courteous and polite. This isn't the Kaya Paimon knows.
Well, the circumstances warrant it. This is the acting Grand Master herself we're talking about. Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other thing. I must say I like your style, but before we can discuss a reward, there are some things I hope you can assist the Knights with.
Things like helping to fill in for Jean?
Right. Although the commissions you reported to Jean have already been handed off to someone else, I am concerned that they will not be handled with due care without Jean's personal touch. So I am hoping that you can help out where you see fit. I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honorary knight is personally overseeing these cases.
You can flatter us all you want, but answer me this. Why don't you do it?
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to. There are so many things to prepare.
Fine then. So it's Sarah, Charles, and Margaret's stuff you want us to help with, right?
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See.
So, yours is the cat that went missing.
Venti! Have you come to help?
Me here to help you? Why, on the contrary, it is I who needs the helping.
But Paimon just saw you talking to Margaret about Prince.
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare astral iron strings. Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well in creatures great and small, still, it's a bit audacious.
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Indeed. Just like Barbados.
Yes, quite. Now, let's see about getting ourselves an audience with His Little Highness Prince Rascal of Mondstadt. I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to disappoint my audience.
What would a kitty cat want with lyre strings anyway?
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of string.
What?
These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains anemo energy. That makes them extremely durable, so I normally just roll them up in a ball to make them easier to carry. That's a trick of the trade from a traveling bard.
The strings contain anemo energy? That'll help us. It's time for you to use your elemental sight again. I'm unsure there must be some elemental footprints or something.
Thank you all. Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace or the residential area. It's a black cat you're... Oh, take this fish. It's Little Prince's favorite food. Maybe it'll help you find him. Prince should be somewhere around the...
Hey, look! That black cat looks really familiar. Haven't we seen it in the Cat's Tail before? Oh, yep, that's Prince, all right.
No wonder you were masked.
Prince! Where did you go running off to? Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
We definitely had our work cut out for us looking for him.
Oh, Princey, how could you leave me like that?
Looks like those two need some time to themselves. And here are your astral iron strings, Venti.
You found them! Wonderful! I was not optimistic they would turn up. I dare say that a private performance played using these very same strings would not be an excessive way to show my gratitude.
What?
Apologies. At this distance, my cat allergy seems to be rearing its head.
Oh, now Paimon gets why you didn't go looking for your strings by yourself?
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
Lisa, are you here about the tax return?
Oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might lend a hand with some of her more literary duties.
Cool! Well, if we're no longer needed here, we'll be on our way.
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering...
Please, allow me, ma'am. I just took a rather important order. But unfortunately, we've run completely dry, and the delivery from the winery is behind schedule. If it's not too much trouble, could you go and do something about this logistical nuisance?
What's so urgent about this order?
It came in at the last minute. Literally just a few seconds ago.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
I'm positive that next time my boss, Master D-Luke, is here, he'll pick up the tab for you.
Sounds about right.
You got it.
So this is where Charles's delivery disappeared to.
Have you come to rescue me? I've been waiting long enough. In all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time I've been robbed by hilly churls. If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I would have done.
Fear not! My friend here is a hilly churl exterminator extraordinaire!
Just as well. Then please escort this transporter to the end of the road. And be careful with it. Just beating up the hilly churls is not the aim here. You'd better make sure the goods stay intact because I certainly don't have the mora to replace them. I'll be waiting up at...
Yeah! Yoo-hoo! Get her! Strike a pose!
Wait, hear me.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
They're all gonna rot if I don't deal with them in time.
Thank you, my friend. I thought I was in deep trouble this time. I'll put in a good word for you with the gentleman.
Got it. I'll set off right away. Amber, are you here to help out with Jean's commission?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just getting ready. Who better than an outrider to mop up some hilly churls on the delivery route?
Oh,
Sarah, what are you still stressing about? I'm an outrider, and I won't disappoint.
You misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. I'm just overwhelmed at the number of orders piling up in front of me. Another bizarre order came in just now. It's like they're hosting a banquet or something. Really? You don't mind helping? That would be wonderful! You really are the good hunter's guardian angel.
Yeah, well, those hilly churls are going to be a handful, too.
Well, why don't you take this order? Start by getting the ingredients.
Are you sure she can be trusted? It might end up tasting a bit funky.
We're well past the point of aiming for perfection. This is now a fight to save the good hunter's business.
A fight?
For this dish we need 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls. Okay, go and get ready. You too, Amber. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, yes, okay. Right!
Have you brought me 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls? Yep, that's everything. Now, order number 7 is for 1 sweet madame.
And so begins the story of us becoming basic kitchen hands.
You did say you'd help Good Hunter out. Be sure to serve it while it's hot. Any news on that sweet madame? I see. It's been getting quite... Any news on that sweet madame? One sweet madame received. It smells pretty good. You have a knack for this. Just the person I need. Since you cook so well, you might as well take this sticky honey roast next.
Sticky honey roast? Paimon's sure she's heard Amber and Kaya mention this one before.
That's right. A mainstay of the Good Hunter menu. It's my pride and joy. The knights order it almost every time they come here for a gathering. Let me teach you the recipe for a sticky honey roast.
Wait, didn't you say it's your pride and joy? You're going to teach us how to make it?
Just with your cooking skills, I don't think you will be doing a disservice to the Good Hunter brand. With your cooking skills, as soon as that sticky honey roast is ready, please bring it here. I'm still waiting on one sticky hunt. This is... Wow! Did you really cook this? This is quite simply astonishing! You were born to be a head chef.
Are we released from kitchen duty now?
Yes, thanks ever so much for your help. Amber should be able to take care of everything else. If you ever get tired of being an adventurer, there'll be a job waiting for you at Good Hunter if you want it.
I think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is hard work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's get... Hi, Barbara. We're back.
Welcome back. You must be exhausted. Jean has regained consciousness and should be back to her normal self soon enough.
That's great news. Let's go and see her.
But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her she needs more rest, but she wouldn't listen. She tried to act like she was fine and kept saying she wanted to get some fresh air. I bet you she's gone to Lady Vanessa's place again.
Where?
Oh, that huge tree at Windrise? That place is dedicated to Mondstadt's hero, Vanessa. Jean goes there whenever she feels lost and confused deep down inside.
Barbara, that's some pretty personal stuff. How do you know so much about Jean's innermost thoughts?
Jean, mentioned it to me, you know, before she left. That's what I'm worried about too. But I still have work to do here.
Don't worry, we'll take over nursing duty for now.
Great! That puts my mind at rest. May the Animo Archon protect you. And Jean. Jean is not as strong as she comes off. It's so good that you're here for her.
Lady Vanessa, I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I, or the rest of the world, as you had hoped for, have become stronger. Huh?
Hi, Jean. Are you feeling better now?
Much better. I was not expecting you to come here. Thank you for your concern.
Are you sure? We saw you beneath the tree just now, leaning on your sword. It looked like you were struggling. Are you sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Hearing that boosts my spirits. But I must find a way to cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise, how can I be the protector that Mondstadt needs me to be? The protector that Vanessa was.
You truly revere Vanessa, huh?
I do. Vanessa was the first Grandmaster, a kind yet formidable woman. I have always hoped to follow in her footsteps. As the Lion Fang Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive ruling aristocracy of her time. Then, she founded the Knights of Favonius and became known as the Dandelion Knight, spreading grace and compassion throughout the land.
Dandelion Knight? Isn't that your title?
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius Masters throughout the ages have inherited the title of Dandelion Knight or Lion Fang Knight.
Oh, that makes sense now. You too want to be as gentle as the Dandelion Knight, and yet as fierce as the Lion Fang Knight.
Yes, I know it sounds like a huge honor inheriting both these titles from Vanessa, but I see it more as a huge responsibility. After all, it is a lot to live up to.
Paimon thinks so too.
Huh?
Jean?
Who's there?
Caught red-handed. Finally, an opportunity comes to get rid of the master in a moment of weakness. And then you two show up and ruin everything.
How did they know about Jean's condition? Choosing this moment to strike is a low blow, even for this lot.
As long as my name is the Dandelion Knight, I swear I shall not be defeated by such despicable means.
Since this opportunity has slipped away, I shall now be
Stop! After him!
Jean, you're still recovering.
No, I must go after him.
Jean, you can't keep doing this to yourself. Why can't you trust us to handle it?
I do trust you, but to let an enemy get away like this would be a major dereliction of duty.
Fine, but at least let us go with you.
Thank you for your understanding. I will graciously accept your help.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Are you hurt? Ugh, darn him and his traps.
How badly are you hurt? Oh, one of my own being injured because of me is the last thing I would wish for. Let me handle this
No, you are in no state to handle this alone.
Okay, but before we move out, at least let me heal everyone with my dandelion breed.
Thanks.
Adventure!
Get out of here!
Shower me with praise!
Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Scatter!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Get out of here!
Very Wind, hear me!
Looks like our fates are intertwined. To think you pushed me this far. I appeal to my sword.
Illusion shattered! I swear by my sword! Shine down!
Thanks to Barbara's help, my condition is better than I thought.
The main thing is that you're safe. Now, isn't it time to get back to Mondstadt and rest, Acting Grandmaster?
Yes, I should at least go and thank Barbara again. I hope she's not upset with me.
Master, you finally returned. The Animo Archon protects you.
Swan, were you waiting for me? Has something happened?
Yes, at the Angel's Share. Don't worry, it's nothing big, but... okay, I know I said it's nothing big, but... Alright, how can I put this? They just really need the acting Grand Master.
Huh? Well, if you say so, Swan, I will go. I should not let the other knights down. It's fine. Now that I have had the chance to stretch my legs, I feel much better.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. You really saved me on this one.
For goodness sake, what is happening to the world? Swan used to be the most honest fellow. Now he's dumping things onto Jean.
Well, Swan was clearly agitated. Maybe it is an emergency after all. Let's go and see what this is all about. We may leave at any time. Oh, what's all this?
It's a thank you party for you.
A thank you party?
Jean, when we heard the news about your illness, we were all so worried about you.
We can only imagine how much pressure you must be under as acting Grand Master, and you do so much work all over Mondstadt.
We thought that since you so rarely take any time off, we'd take this chance to throw you a party. Enjoy yourself, Jean. After all, you'll never let us do this once you're back at work.
Jean? Huh? Is this Jean when she's shy? I've never seen her like this.
It's easy to forget that outside of work, Jean is just a normal person, like anyone else.
This is just all such a surprise. Thank you, everyone. This really means so much to me.
Well, it's nothing compared to the amount of work you do for all of us, day in and day out.
But there are so many things I still need to do.
Fear not. We wanted to make sure you could relax and enjoy yourself. So while you were away, we all pitched in and finished off your work for you. Every last task.
Did you really? Even the issue with the food deliveries?
It was no different from what we see on patrol. A couple of hilly churls. Didn't take much to get rid of them.
And the tax returns?
I spent so much time doing library admin. A few more pieces of paper to deal with was really nothing to worry about.
Well, what about Margaret's missing cat?
Are you kidding me? That rascally prince was apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight. And he also reclaimed my precious astral iron strings while he was at it. That rascally prince was apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight. And he also reclaimed my precious astral iron strings while he was at it.
Enough already. No more thinking about work today. Enjoy yourself while you've got the chance.
It is my honor to work alongside you all. Praise be for the Animo Archon's guidance. Speaking of work, it must have been hard work to put all this together.
Actually, our friend here was the key organizer behind all of this. See all of this food and drink? He made sure it all arrived on time. Not only that, but he cooked each one of these beautiful dishes himself. So relax already. There's no need to be so modest. Of course, we also have Master Diluc to thank for the venue. Otherwise, we would be looking at quite an alarming bill right about now.
Despite my initial reluctance to sponsor a Knights of Favonius event in any way, I, like any other citizen of Mondstadt, owe Jean my gratitude for her hard work.
Oh, Master Diluc,
All right. Jean's supposed to be taking it easy. Stop crowding her.
Agreed. Now, let the party begin!
It looks like everyone seems to be partying hard. Paimon thinks we should join in the fun. Let's go and mingle. Oh, and Paimon thinks she saw Jean go upstairs by herself. Let's make sure the woman of the hour doesn't get left out.
That's class number 37.
What's Diluc doing?
I'm keeping count of this bard's alarming pace of progress through my wine. Only the knights drink for free tonight. It seems he didn't get the message. When he sobers up, I will present him with the bill.
Diluc, you're a meanie.
I'm joking, of course. I highly doubt he could afford it anyway, so I shall spare him the bill. But I must say, the sheer volume of alcohol this fellow can put back is just not normal. That's class number 37.
What's Diluc doing?
I'm keeping count of this bard's alarming pace of progress through my wine. Only the knights drink for free tonight. When he sobers up, I will present...
Diluc!
I'm joking, but I must say...
Hey, having a good time? The thing is, Jean knows all of us so well now. When someone organizes a surprise party for you, the closer you are to them, the more bashful you tend to feel about the whole thing. So instead, we just gave you all the credit. After all, you did do more than your fair share of the work anyway.
Of course! This party was clearly Kaya's idea. Shy Kaya? This is gold.
You think so?
So you admit it!
I'm only indulging you since it's such a special day today.
Ugh, my word! The Dawn Winery's wine is every bit as delectable as they say. I would never be able to afford this normally. So, in the spirit of enjoying the moment while it lasts, another glass for the bard, please. Venti can drink a frightening amount. Ah, hello! I blame the wine for monopolizing my attention. Much like my ballads, it deserves to be enjoyed for generations to come. What is this floating sensation I feel? Have I discovered the true meaning of animal power? That would be the drink talking. I hereby declare that every son and daughter of the City of the Wind must be compelled to taste this finest of wines. Here's to good wine! Oh, wow! Amber, you look like you're about to burst into tears. Whatever is...
2 things. 1, this sweet madame. 2, this sticky honey roast. Did you make them? I refuse to believe it. Where did you suddenly learn to cook so well? I'm going to finish eating this, and then you're going to teach me everything you know. Don't you dare try and run off.
Has Amber been drinking? Oh, Amber!
2 things. Did you make them? I'm going to finish eating this.
Has Amber been drinking?
Leaving the hustle and bustle of the banquet behind them, the two of them stood there, together, in the quiet of the night, while the rest of the world melted away around them. Sounds like the sort of thing you'd find in a romantic novel, no? I'm not trying to get you to recite poetry to me or anything. I'm just saying, Jean went upstairs to the balcony. Alone. Now's your chance.
This is quite a lot of excitement considering the idea was to relax and take it easy.
Would a drink help you relax?
Is there anything without alcohol?
What do you normally drink?
Oh, you know, I normally mix a few things together, but I always add some bright red.
Red? Let me guess. Tomatoes.
Chilies. I add chili peppers.
Chili pepper? In a drink?
Oh, it is you. Yes, I am just getting some air.
Uh-oh. It seems like something's bothering Jean.
I want to thank you again. Either way, it is good to be here together with everyone. It has lifted my spirits, and it has taught me something.
What's that?
I am definitely more of a Dandelion Knight than a Lionfang Knight. The Lionfang Knight represents Vanessa's past, a past in which she fought hard for Mondstadt. But it was the Dandelion Knight that represented her hopes for the future, a future belonging to the newly formed Knights of Favonius. I do believe that Vanessa watches over us, whether from high up above or from the wind all around us. Let the wind lead. The winds of freedom will guide us along the path that lies ahead. I hope you will continue to join us on that path.
Strike a pose!
16. That's a nice haul.
The prophecy in Fontaine. Oh no, what's happening now?